All right, so number 7, actually this one is something I think a lot of you could just do in your head, but we'll go through and talk about how we can set this up. So it was actually given here. I guess that's Joanne or Joan's rate was 1 over x. So I guess so if that's for the amount of one was a driveway they're shoveling. Chuck's it took him 40 minutes, I think. So the rate was 1 for every 40 minutes for one job. And then the time that Joanne, we don't know how long that takes her to do that. So really that's how we would set that up. They would have said, okay, so let X, it was already told though, let X be the amount of time for Joan to shovel. 1. Okay, we'll say 1, whatever it is, driveway. All right, so now the scenario says that Chuck shovels snow off his driveway for 40 minutes to do 1. So we know that's his rate. So in this scenario, he shovels for 20 minutes. If he shovels for 20 minutes, that's going to be half. So we can already say that, well, let me just make a little statement here. So after 20 minutes, Chuck will have half remaining. Oops. Okay, that's fair, right? I mean, we don't need to really do a lot of calculations for that. So there's half of a driveway remaining. So if we have Chuck and we know that it takes him 10 minutes to do the rest of the half. So we have the time. So in this case, let me change colors here. Let's go to brown. So now we have T equals 10. So this is for the remaining. The remaining time they spend is 10 minutes only. Okay, so we know that the work done is, in this case, work done is rate times time. So if we have 10 times 1 over 40, so this is the work for Chuck, right? Plus, we got to consider Joan's work, which we know is 10 minutes for 1 over x, right? Because we don't know what her rate of work is equal to, and that's just a half. That's all we have left is half. We know that takes 10 minutes, half of the driveway. So if we expand that, okay, so let's say, this is actually simplifies to a quarter. So let me change colors here. Okay. So we have a quarter plus 10 over x equals a half. Okay, so to clear that fraction, what is the lowest common multiple of the denominators? So let's say the LCD, lowest common denominator, is equal to 4x, right? Let's go ahead and multiply everything by 4x. So we're going to times everything by 4x, so that's this here, right? So we have 4x, everything. 4x, and here we have 4x. So that simplifies all those fractions, right? So we end up with x here. And here we end up with 40. And here we end up with 2x, right? This is an easy one to isolate. So if I just subtract x, I end up with x equals 40. Okay, so if x is 40, that means that Joanne's rate is 40 minutes, okay? So that would be if she was alone, right? So since X equals 40, that represents how long it takes her to shovel one driveway. So I can go ahead and make that statement. So Joan takes 40 minutes. Okay, now